What if the secret to feeling truly content lies not in acquiring more, but in simply shifting how you see the world around you? Today, our lives are filled with noise, constant notifications, endless to-do lists, and the pressure to always be striving for something bigger, better, or newer. It's easy to get trapped in this cycle, feeling like we're always falling short. But what if ancient wisdom could step in and offer a way out, a way to find gratitude right here, right now? Stoicism, a philosophy over 2,000 years old, has a profound yet simple message. Happiness comes not from external circumstances, but from how we choose to respond to them. Gratitude, one of the cornerstones of happiness, is woven deeply into Stoic teachings. In this video, we'll explore 20 Stoic-inspired practices to help you cultivate gratitude in a world that often makes us forget how much we already have. From timeless exercises like reframing challenges as opportunities to reflecting on life's impermanence, these practices remain as relevant today as they were in ancient Rome. Picture this: you're stuck in traffic after a long, exhausting day. The frustration builds and it feels like the universe is working against you. But what if, instead of falling into anger, you could shift your mindset to gratitude, grateful for the car that gets you home, for the loved ones waiting for you, or even for the quiet time to reflect? This shift isn't just wishful thinking, it's a skill that Stoicism can teach us. So stay with me as we uncover how these 20 practical tools can help you not just discover gratitude but live it every day regardless of life's chaos. By the end of this video, you'll see how ancient wisdom can transform your modern challenges into moments of clarity and appreciation. Let's get started. Now, turning to the first practice, let's explore the Stoic concept of negative visualization. This practice invites you to pause and imagine life without the things or people you hold dear, not to dwell in sadness, but to unlock a deeper sense of appreciation for what you have right now. By picturing a world where a treasured relationship, your health, or even something as simple as your morning coffee no longer exists, you naturally shift your focus from taking these gifts for granted to valuing them profoundly. For instance, think about a loved one you see every day. What if one day they weren't there? This thought may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is precisely this discomfort that sharpens our awareness and helps us cherish their presence even more. Or consider your favorite hobby. Imagine not being able to enjoy it ever again. Suddenly, it feels like a privilege rather than a routine. Negative visualization is not about fostering fear of loss, but about grounding yourself in gratitude for the present. This practice trains your mind to stop seeking happiness in things you do not have, and instead to celebrate all that is already in your life. It is a small but transformative shift in mindset, reminding you that even the most ordinary moments can be extraordinary when viewed with gratitude. This mindset is a powerful antidote to the culture of constant striving. Through it, you begin to see that life, even as it is now, holds incredible wealth. Moving forward, we'll dive deeper into how you can apply this practice in your daily life. Moving forward, let us explore how to implement negative visualization as part of your daily routine. The beauty of this practice lies in its simplicity. It requires no special tools or an extensive amount of time. Begin by setting aside just a few quiet minutes each morning or evening. Close your eyes and choose one aspect of your life that you deeply value. It could be your family, your health, your home, or even a favorite daily ritual like sipping tea as you watch the sunrise. Now, imagine a scenario where this cherished aspect is no longer part of your life. How does it feel? What would your day-to-day experience be like without it? While this thought might feel somber, try to use it as a lens to see the immense richness in having this element today. For example, if you focus on a close friendship, imagine how different life would be without their laughter, advice, or comforting presence. This mental exercise can shift your perspective from routine familiarity to profound gratitude. To avoid falling into gloominess, balance this visualization with positive reflections. Once you finish the exercise, remind yourself that this person or thing is still very much a part of your world today. Say a quiet thank you, either out loud or in your mind, as a way to seal the practice with positivity. Many people who regularly embrace negative visualization share that it fosters a deeper connection to their daily lives. One individual, for instance, described how envisioning her life without her morning walks with her dog transformed these moments into sacred rituals of appreciation. She no longer rushes through them distracted, but instead cherishes each step, each wagging tail, as a formative part of her day. This practice is not about creating fear of loss, but about celebrating presence. By weaving negative visualization into your daily rhythm, you gradually train your mind to focus less on the gaps in your life and more on the abundance that already exists. This practice becomes a quiet, grounding ritual, reminding you to savor the now. As we move forward, we will uncover another profound Stoic principle to deepen your journey toward gratitude. Now turning to the Stoic principle of Amor Fati, which translates to loving one's fate, we delve into a transformative mindset that can profoundly deepen your sense of gratitude. At its core, Amor Fati invites us to embrace life exactly as it is, both its joys and its adversities, without resistance or complaint. Rather than wishing for a different reality, this practice encourages full acceptance of what unfolds, seeing it not as an obstacle but as an integral part of our journey. Imagine your life as a river. Instead of fighting against its current, Amor Fati teaches us to flow with it, finding beauty in its twists, turns, and even its rapids. This shift in perspective allows us to view challenges not as burdens but as opportunities for growth, lessons, and self-discovery. For instance, think of a historical figure like Thomas Edison, who famously viewed each failed experiment as a necessary step toward eventual success. His ability to embrace setbacks rather than be defeated by them stands as a powerful example of Amor Fati in action. On a more personal level, consider moments in your own life when an unexpected challenge led to personal growth or a new opportunity. Perhaps a job you did not get pushed you toward a career path that turned out to be more fulfilling, or a difficult relationship taught you valuable lessons about boundaries or empathy. These hardships, when reframed through the lens of Amor Fati, become stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. Embracing this principle does not mean passivity or resignation. It does not mean you cannot seek improvement or strive for change. Instead, it invites a peaceful acceptance of what is beyond your control, paired with gratitude for the chance to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. By practicing Amor Fati, you develop the remarkable ability to find light even in life's darker moments, cultivating a wellspring of gratitude for the entirety of your human experience. Moving forward, we will explore how this principle can help you find gratitude even in life's toughest challenges. Moving forward, let us delve deeper into finding gratitude during difficult times by expanding on the powerful principle of Amor Fati. One impactful way to do this is through journaling, a practice highly treasured by the Stoics. By setting aside a few moments each day to reflect on challenges you are currently facing or have faced in the past, you can begin to uncover hidden lessons and personal growth that may have stemmed from those adversities. For instance, you might ask yourself, what wisdom or strength have I gained from this experience? Or how has this challenge shaped me into a better version of myself? Writing down your thoughts helps solidify your ability to see the silver linings in situations that initially seemed overwhelming or negative. Another key strategy is actively reframing problems as opportunities for strength. When confronted with a difficulty, instead of dwelling on its unfairness or burden, pause and ask, what is life trying to teach me here? Consider the possibility that this moment was placed in your path not to hinder you but to help you grow. As an example, imagine someone who loses a job they thought was essential to their identity. Initial panic or despair is natural, but by reframing the event, they may come to see it as a nudge toward discovering a career or passion they had overlooked. This process of reframing shifts your mindset from one of resistance to one of empowerment, where challenges become trainings for resilience rather than events to endure passively. To illustrate this further, think about physical training. Lifting weights or running long distances might feel painful in the moment, yet these actions lead to stronger muscles and greater endurance over time. Similarly, life's emotional or mental challenges can be seen as exercises to strengthen your character and deepen your capacity for gratitude. You begin to see moments of adversity as integral to your growth, just as a sculptor sees every strike of the chisel as necessary to reveal the masterpiece within the marble. By practicing this habit of mental reframing, burdens gradually transform into blessings. Gratitude becomes a natural response to life's twists and turns, even when they initially feel unwelcome. This mindset does not deny the difficulty of the moment, but it allows you to find meaning and value within it. With intentional reflection and reframing, you can turn even the hardest moments into a source of gratitude, appreciating how they contribute to your evolution as a person. As we move ahead, we will explore how mindfulness and presence, another fundamental Stoic practice, can further enhance your sense of gratitude. Now turning to the transformative practice of mindfulness and presence, we uncover another vital way Stoicism invites us to deepen our sense of gratitude. At its core, mindfulness is about anchoring your attention fully to the present moment, aligning your thoughts with what is happening here and now rather than being consumed by regrets of the past or anxieties about the future. Stoicism teaches us that life unfolds in the present, and by fully experiencing this moment, we open ourselves to the richness of what already is. When we rush through life, distracted by endless to-do lists or dwelling on imagined worries, we risk overlooking the blessings right in front of us. But when we pause, breathe, and truly notice, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. For example, consider the simple act of savoring a meal. Instead of hurriedly eating while scrolling through your phone or watching something, try giving your full attention to the flavors, textures, and aromas of each bite. As you focus on the food, it transforms into more than just sustenance. It becomes a moment of joy and connection. This practice reminds us how even the smallest experiences, when fully appreciated, are abundant sources of gratitude. Mindfulness also extends to moments in nature where the Stoics often drew inspiration. Think of stepping outside to feel the warmth of sunlight on your face, listening to the rustling leaves of a tree, or observing the gentle flow of a river. In these moments, when you pause to notice the world around you with an open and attentive mind, you cultivate an immediate sense of gratitude for the beauty and harmony of life. Living mindfully shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, naturally fostering a deeper appreciation for life's gifts. By practicing mindfulness and presence, you elevate even the simplest experiences into opportunities for gratitude, grounding yourself in the fullness of now. With this understanding, let us next explore practical exercises for integrating this powerful mindset into everyday life. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let us explore how to bring the practice of mindful gratitude into your daily life through simple yet transformative exercises. A powerful technique is setting reminders throughout your day to pause and reflect. These reminders can be as straightforward as an alarm on your phone or a sticky note on your desk, prompting you to take just a moment to notice and appreciate something around you. For instance, when the alarm goes off, you might take a deep breath, look outside, and express gratitude for the sunlight streaming through the window or the breeze that carries fresh air. These small pauses help anchor you in the present and reorient your focus toward gratitude. Another effective exercise is writing down one thing you are grateful for each hour. This may sound ambitious, but it is a powerful way to rewire your perspective. You could jot down anything from a kind word someone said to you, the comfort of your favorite chair, or even the taste of your morning coffee. These hourly reflections train your mind to seek the positive in the present moment, and as the day progresses, you will likely notice a growing sense of appreciation for life's details. For example, a hectic afternoon may feel less overwhelming when you take a moment to recognize the joy of completing even a small task. Over time, these seemingly small moments of awareness accumulate, fostering a deeper, more grateful mindset overall. Mindful gratitude can also be practiced during routine activities. While washing dishes, you might reflect on the meal you enjoyed and feel thankful for the nourishment it provided. While walking, you could focus on your surroundings, appreciating the rhythm of your steps and the life unfolding around you. These practices are not about perfection but about presence, the simple act of consistently returning your attention to what is good and already here. By including these exercises in your daily rhythm, you create a habit of gratitude that transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary opportunities for appreciation. As we integrate mindfulness into our routines, let us now turn our focus to recognizing and valuing life's simple pleasures, a key element in the Stoic approach to gratitude. Now turning to recognizing the value of simple pleasures, we uncover a cornerstone of Stoic wisdom that can profoundly elevate our capacity for gratitude. Ancient Stoics like Seneca often reminded us that true contentment does not come from extravagant possessions or lofty achievements, but from appreciating the simple, beautiful moments readily available in our lives. These moments might include watching a vibrant sunset paint the sky with orange and pink hues, savoring the warmth of a favorite drink on a cold morning, or enjoying a heartfelt conversation with a loved one. By shifting our focus toward these small joys, we begin to see how abundant our lives truly are. Consider this: how often do we rush through our day, overlooking these fleeting yet meaningful experiences? For instance, think about the feeling of the sun on your skin during a brisk walk or the comforting rhythm of rain tapping against your window. These are not grand events, but when noticed, they have the power to spark a quiet, grounding sense of gratitude. Small pleasures surround us constantly, but we must practice noticing them. Imagine the smell of fresh flowers in a garden, the laughter of a child, or the satisfaction of completing a good book. Each of these moments, though seemingly minor, holds within it an opportunity to pause, reflect, and appreciate the richness of life. The wisdom of the Stoics teaches us that gratitude is not reserved for monumental occasions, but is instead a daily practice rooted in the here and now. As we embrace this perspective, we create a life enriched by countless little treasures that may otherwise go unnoticed. Let us now delve into practical ways to reconnect with these simple pleasures and rediscover the gift they offer to our sense of gratitude. Now turning to practical ways to reconnect with these simple pleasures, we can begin by cultivating habits that help us notice and appreciate the beauty in everyday moments. One effective method is keeping a daily appreciation journal. Each evening, take just a few minutes to jot down a list of small joys you experience throughout the day. These could be as simple as the feeling of warm sunlight on your face, the taste of a favorite snack, or the sound of birds chirping outside your window. This practice not only sharpens your awareness of these moments, but also rewires your mind to actively seek them out, fostering a deeper sense of gratitude over time. Another way to uncover simple pleasures is by consciously slowing down life's pace. In today's fast-moving world, we often find ourselves rushing from one task to the next, leaving little room to pause and reflect. Try unplugging from technology for intentional periods, such as a morning walk without your phone or an evening spent reading instead of scrolling through apps. These moments of stillness help us tune into the world around us and rediscover the quiet joys we often miss. Establishing daily rituals is another powerful tool. Whether it's brewing your morning coffee with care, taking a few deep breaths before starting your day, or spending a few moments of quiet before bedtime, these small routines anchor us in the present and remind us to savor life's simplicity. The goal is not to complicate the act of gratitude, but to gently weave it into the fabric of our everyday lives. By adopting these practices, we transform ordinary experiences into extraordinary opportunities to feel grateful. Moving forward, let us explore how the Stoic concept of control can further deepen our appreciation for life. Moving forward, let us delve into the Stoic concept known as the Dichotomy of Control, a profound principle that teaches us to focus only on what is within our power to influence and to release our grip on everything that lies beyond it. At its core, this idea emphasizes that while we cannot control external events, we have complete authority over how we respond to them. Imagine encountering a sudden rainstorm on your way to work. You may not be able to change the weather, but you can choose how you react, either by embracing the rain as a part of nature or by allowing frustration to take hold. This simple shift in perspective can profoundly reduce anxiety. By directing energy solely toward what we can change, we conserve mental and emotional strength while fostering a sense of gratitude for the control we retain over our thoughts, actions, and decisions. Take, for instance, the outcome of a project or task. While we cannot guarantee success, we can be grateful for the effort we put forth, the lessons we learned, or the personal growth gained along the way. This principle also encourages us to release our attachment to outcomes we cannot dictate, such as another person's opinions or unforeseen life events. When we no longer dwell on these external factors, we free ourselves from unnecessary worry and create space for appreciation of what truly matters, our own ability to navigate challenges with resilience and grace. By practicing the dichotomy of control, we cultivate a mindset that prioritizes gratitude for what we can influence and acceptance of what we cannot. This balance empowers us to approach life with greater serenity while appreciating the role we play in shaping our own experiences. As we move forward, let us explore how this principle can be applied to deepen gratitude specifically for the things within our control. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let us dive deeper into applying the powerful dichotomy of control to cultivate gratitude for what lies within our influence. Begin by reflecting on situations where your energy might be consumed by external factors beyond your control. These could include concerns about others' opinions, unexpected delays, or the ever-changing circumstances of life. By identifying these moments, you can start redirecting your focus inward toward the things you can actively manage, your thoughts, choices, and responses. For instance, if a project at work does not achieve the desired results, rather than fixating on what went wrong externally, shift your perspective to appreciate the effort you invested and the skills you honed throughout the process. Consider keeping a list of such situations, noting down the specific actions you took when faced with challenges. This simple practice not only builds self-awareness but also highlights the control you exercise over your internal world, fostering a sense of accomplishment and gratitude. Another practical exercise is to pause and ask yourself in any stressful moment, what part of this can I influence? By doing this, you train your mind to focus on solutions and constructive actions rather than spiraling into frustration or helplessness. Additionally, incorporating daily affirmations that emphasize accountability over external outcomes can strengthen this outlook. For example, repeating phrases such as, "I am responsible for how I choose to feel today," serves as a gentle reminder that your inner state remains within your realm of control regardless of external events. The more you focus on these aspects, the more gratitude you will develop for your ability to shape your responses and actions. This mindset shift not only reduces anxiety, but also builds a sense of empowerment and contentment. As we embrace these practices, let us now shift our attention toward how another key Stoic principle, the reminder of life's impermanence, can further amplify our gratitude and appreciation for the present moment. Now turning to the Stoic reminder of life's impermanence, let us explore how this profound principle can deepen our sense of gratitude. Life's fleeting nature, when reflected upon thoughtfully, serves as a powerful motivator to cherish the present. Rather than viewing mortality as something to fear, Stoicism teaches us to use it as a gentle nudge to prioritize what truly matters. Imagine for a moment if you knew today was your last, how differently would you approach it? Would you take a little more time to savor a morning coffee, share a heartfelt word with a loved one, or appreciate the warmth of the sun on your skin? This awareness of life's transience shifts our focus from mundane worries to the beauty of now. A simple practice to integrate this mindset is to begin or end each day by asking yourself, if this were my final day, how would I choose to spend it? This introspection can help bring clarity to what deserves your energy and attention, allowing you to act with intention and gratitude. Another practice is to reflect on the finite nature of opportunities, like the last time you may hear a certain piece of music live, see a particular friend, or visit a meaningful place. Acknowledging that these moments will not last forever adds a profound sweetness to experiencing them. Far from being a somber exercise, this perspective enriches life, making even ordinary moments feel extraordinary. It also encourages you to let go of trivial frustrations and redirect your focus to what brings joy and fulfillment. The Stoics remind us that time is our most precious resource, one that cannot be reclaimed. By recognizing this, we cultivate gratitude for the simple fact of being alive and present in this very moment. As we contemplate this timeless insight, let us now uncover how the practice of memento mori, or actively remembering death, can further elevate our appreciation for the gift of life. Now turning to the practice of memento mori, or actively remembering death, we delve deeper into how this Stoic principle can significantly enhance gratitude. At its core, memento mori encourages us to confront the reality of our own mortality, not as a source of fear, but as a tool for greater appreciation of life. By acknowledging that our time is limited, we are reminded to focus on what truly matters and to find joy in the present moment. One practical way to embrace this concept is by keeping a symbolic reminder of life's finiteness. This could be as simple as a small object like a watch or a coin that serves as a daily nudge to cherish each moment. Some people even set a daily alarm with a meaningful message, such as "Remember, today is a gift," to pause and reflect on the impermanence of life. Another approach is to integrate this practice into journaling. At the end of each day, write about what made that day meaningful with the awareness that such moments are fleeting. For example, you might reflect on a conversation, a kind gesture, or even a quiet moment you would have otherwise overlooked. History offers us powerful examples of Stoics who lived by memento mori. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, often wrote about the inevitability of death in his personal reflections, reminding himself to live virtuously and fully. Seneca, another prominent Stoic, advised contemplating death regularly so that we might better appreciate the days we have and waste less time on trivialities. This practice is not about becoming preoccupied with death, but rather about using the awareness of life's brevity to empower us to live more intentionally. When we embrace memento mori, we begin to see each day not as a given but as a privilege. This shift in perspective transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, allowing us to approach life with a renewed sense of wonder and deep gratitude. Moving forward, let us explore how Stoicism encourages cultivating contentment by finding joy in wanting less rather than always chasing more. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we delve into the Stoic practice of cultivating contentment, a profound concept rooted in the idea that true happiness stems not from acquiring more, but from wanting less. At the heart of this principle lies the belief that aligning our desires with what we already have can unlock a deep sense of contentment and gratitude. Imagine freeing yourself from the endless pursuit of more possessions, more achievements, more validation, and instead finding joy in the simple fact that you already have enough. This mindset not only reduces feelings of envy or dissatisfaction, but also fosters a lasting sense of peace. the wisdom of Stoics like Epictetus reminds us that it is not external circumstances but our perception of them that determines our happiness. When we shift our focus away from what we lack and toward what we possess, we begin to realize that much of what we chase may not bring us the fulfillment we expect. For instance, instead of yearning for a bigger home, take a moment to appreciate the comfort and shelter your current one provides. Rather than seeking recognition, consider the value of being true to yourself and the relationships that matter most. A practical way to cultivate this contentment is through daily reflection. Begin by listing 3 aspects of your life that you often overlook but are truly grateful for. This could be as simple as your morning coffee, the warmth of the sun, or a supportive friend. Another approach is to practice voluntary simplicity, choosing to declutter not just your physical space but also your life. By letting go of unnecessary wants, you create space for appreciating what truly matters. Seneca beautifully articulated this when he said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." Contentment, according to Stoicism, is a form of wealth, the kind that cannot be taken away by external circumstances. This shift from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance transforms your perspective, allowing you to see life's blessings more clearly. With this understanding of contentment, let us now explore how Stoicism emphasizes gratitude for the contributions of others in shaping our lives and character. Now turning to daily practices for cultivating contentment, let us explore actionable steps you can take to embrace this transformative Stoic principle. Begin by simplifying your lifestyle. Evaluate the items, commitments, and even habits that no longer serve your sense of purpose or joy. Think of it as decluttering not just your physical surroundings but also your mental and emotional space. For example, consider going through your belongings and reflecting on whether each item truly adds value to your life. By choosing to keep only what is meaningful, you create both clarity and gratitude for what remains. Another powerful practice is reevaluating the difference between needs and wants. Take a moment to ask yourself whether something you desire is essential or simply a fleeting craving. By pausing to reflect, you can break free from the cycle of always wanting more and instead find satisfaction in meeting your genuine needs. This shift in perspective brings a sense of freedom and appreciation for what you already possess. To deepen this practice, consider adopting a minimalist mindset, not as a restriction, but as a way to focus on what truly matters. Many individuals who have embraced minimalism share inspiring stories of how letting go of excess has brought them a profound sense of peace and gratitude. For instance, someone might trade a high-pressure career for a simpler life closer to nature, finding joy in things like spending time with loved ones or watching a sunset. These moments, though modest, often carry the greatest significance. Contentment, as the Stoics teach, is not about denying yourself pleasure, but about rediscovering the richness already within your reach. By letting go of unnecessary distractions, you make room to fully appreciate the small but meaningful aspects of life. This practice is not about perfection, but about small, consistent steps toward aligning your life with your values. With contentment as a foundation, let us now explore how the Stoics teach us to express gratitude for the contributions of others and how this practice can deepen our connections and enrich our lives. Now turning to the practice of gratitude for others, we step into one of the most heartwarming aspects of Stoicism, the recognition of how deeply interconnected our lives are. The Stoics believed that no one achieves anything alone, and this acknowledgement inspires profound gratitude for the people who shape us. Marcus Aurelius, one of history's most renowned Stoic philosophers, often reflected in his writings on the influence of those who guided him. He expressed gratitude not only for their wisdom but also for their presence, patience, and care. Take a moment to think about the people who have contributed to your journey. Teachers, mentors, friends, family, or even strangers whose kindness impacted you in ways big or small. Without their influence, your life might have taken a very different path. Recognizing these connections allows us to see how much of our growth and success is a collective effort, not just an individual one. This practice also encourages a sense of humility, reminding us that we are part of a broader network of relationships. Gratitude for others goes beyond simply feeling thankful. It is about actively appreciating and valuing their role in our lives. When we take the time to acknowledge the efforts and sacrifices of others, we strengthen the bonds that connect us, creating richer and more meaningful relationships. Stoicism teaches us that expressing this gratitude is not just a courtesy but an essential way to nurture harmony and goodwill in the world around us. By fostering this mindset, we not only honor those who have supported us but also become more grounded in the truth that we are never truly alone. With this deepened awareness of interconnectedness, let us now explore simple yet impactful ways to express our gratitude and solidify the relationships that bring meaning to our lives. Now turning to ways we can actively express gratitude to others, let us explore simple yet meaningful actions that reinforce the bonds we share. One of the most timeless gestures is writing a heartfelt thank you note. It does not need to be long or overly elaborate, just a sincere acknowledgement of someone's effort or kindness. Imagine how it feels to receive unexpected words of appreciation. It has the power to brighten someone's day and make them feel truly valued. Similarly, verbally expressing gratitude during everyday interactions can leave a lasting impact. Whether it is thanking a colleague for their support, appreciating a friend for always being there, or even acknowledging a stranger's small act of kindness, these moments of recognition can foster a sense of connection and goodwill. For relationships that hold deeper meaning, consider taking time to share specific examples of how someone has positively influenced your life. Tell a mentor how their guidance shaped your decisions, or let a loved one know how their encouragement has helped you grow. These acts of appreciation deepen relationships, creating trust and intimacy through genuine dialogue. Additionally, practicing gratitude for others not only benefits them but also enhances our own well-being. By focusing on the positive contributions people bring into our lives, we shift our mindset to one of abundance rather than deficiency. This mindset naturally invites a more joyful and peaceful outlook. Remember, Stoicism teaches that gratitude should be both felt and expressed. In doing so, we create a ripple effect, spreading positivity and inspiring others to embrace this practice in their own lives. Let us carry this into our daily routines, nurturing relationships through small yet powerful acts of gratitude. With these strategies in mind, we can build stronger connections and continue our journey toward a life filled with appreciation and harmony. Moving forward, let us now turn our attention to another transformative Stoic practice that deepens gratitude journaling as a daily reflection. Moving forward, we arrive at the transformative practice of journaling, a cornerstone in Stoic philosophy that offers profound insights into cultivating gratitude. The simple act of putting pen to paper or even typing out your thoughts allows you to pause and reflect on the moments that bring value to your life. Journaling as a gratitude practice is particularly potent because it encourages mindfulness and intentionality. Start by dedicating just a few minutes each day to record what you appreciate. This could include listing 3 things you are grateful for, describing a positive interaction you had, or reflecting on lessons learned from the challenges you faced. For example, you might express gratitude for the warmth of the morning sun, the kindness of a stranger who held a door open, or even the resilience you showed in overcoming a stressful situation. These small yet meaningful entries train your mind to notice the blessings that often go overlooked. Journaling can also serve as a tool for better understanding your emotions and perspectives. By revisiting your entries over time, you can trace how your gratitude has grown and evolved, offering a sense of progress that reinforces this practice. Furthermore, it acts as a personal record of the beauty and growth in your life, reminding you of the abundance that exists even in the simplest of moments. Stoics believe that reflection is key to self-improvement, and journaling provides the perfect medium for this. Let it become a ritual, a sacred space where you honor the good in each day, no matter how small. By actively engaging in this practice, you not only deepen your sense of gratitude, but also align yourself with the Stoic principle of living deliberately and with purpose. As we embrace this reflective habit, let us prepare to explore even more advanced techniques for journaling that can elevate this experience to the next level. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let us delve into advanced journaling techniques that take the practice of gratitude to even greater depths. One powerful method is the gratitude letter, where you write a heartfelt letter to someone who has positively impacted your life. This letter doesn't even need to be sent. The mere act of writing it allows you to deeply reflect on the role this person has played and the gratitude you feel toward them. Think of a teacher who guided you, a friend who supported you during a tough time, or a family member whose presence has been a constant source of comfort. Another enriching technique is aligning your gratitude list with your personal values. For instance, if you value kindness, you might focus on moments when someone extended compassion to you or times when you acted with kindness toward others. By tying gratitude to what you hold most dear, the practice becomes even more meaningful and impactful. Additionally, consider creating a thematic gratitude journal. Dedicate separate sections or pages to specific areas of your life, such as relationships, career, health, or personal growth. This helps you notice blessings across different aspects of your life, broadening your perspective and fostering a more holistic sense of gratitude. Real-life examples bring these practices to life. Imagine someone who starts with a simple daily list and over time advances to writing gratitude letters. They might eventually discover that expressing thanks, even silently, has transformed their outlook, making them more empathetic and connected to others. Another individual may find that aligning their gratitude practice with their core values has brought clarity and purpose, helping them navigate challenges with greater resilience. These advanced techniques allow journaling to go beyond a routine and become an active tool for personal transformation. As you embrace these rich practices, you unlock deeper layers of appreciation and strengthen your connection to the Stoic ideal of recognizing life's interconnected beauty. Let us now turn our attention to another profound Stoic insight, one that reminds us of the intricate harmony of the universe and the gratitude it can inspire. Now turning to the idea of understanding the interconnectedness of life, we find one of the most profound principles within Stoicism. The ancient Stoics believed that everything in the universe is interconnected and functions as part of a larger, harmonious whole. By recognizing this deep interdependence, we cultivate a sense of gratitude for the role we and others play within this intricate web of existence. Imagine, for instance, the food on your plate. It is not just a meal, it is the culmination of countless efforts: the farmer who grew the crops, the earth that nourished them, the rain that watered the soil, and the hands that harvested and transported it. Every bite is a reminder of the collective contributions required to sustain us. This perspective helps us shift our focus from individual struggles to a greater awareness of the support systems around us, fostering a sense of humility and appreciation. The Stoics also emphasized harmony in the universe, teaching that no event exists in isolation. Even seemingly random occurrences are part of a larger design. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on this, reminding himself to accept and understand his place within the grand flow of life. When we adopt this mindset, frustration gives way to acceptance, and we begin to see challenges not as obstacles, but as threads woven into a larger, beautiful tapestry. Consider how nature operates in perfect balance: the way trees rely on sunlight, water, and soil, and in turn produce oxygen for all living beings. This mutual exchange reflects the interconnectedness we too are part of, encouraging us to move through life with greater responsibility and gratitude. Recognizing these connections naturally inspires us to cherish the contributions of others and appreciate the small joys that might otherwise go unnoticed. Every interaction, however brief, becomes more meaningful when viewed through this lens. As you walk through life, pause to consider how even the smallest aspects of your day rely on the efforts or presence of so many others. This realization is a powerful reminder of the gratitude we owe to the world around us. With this expanded awareness of life's intricate harmony, let us now explore how we can apply this perspective in a practical way. Moving forward, let us explore practical ways to embrace the interconnectedness of life in our daily routines. One simple yet impactful method is volunteering. By offering your time and energy to assist others, whether it is at a local community center, a food bank, or even helping a neighbor in need, you actively contribute to the web of support that sustains society. This act not only benefits others but also fosters a deep sense of gratitude as you witness the collective power of human kindness and effort. Similarly, engaging in community-building activities can deepen your appreciation for the interconnected nature of life. Joining local groups, participating in neighborhood projects, or even organizing small gatherings can create a sense of unity and shared purpose, reminding us of the value each person brings to the table. Another profound way to ground yourself in this perspective is by spending time in nature. Take a quiet walk through a forest, sit by the ocean, or simply observe the intricate pattern of a blooming flower. Notice how ecosystems sustain life through endless cooperation, the way rivers nourish the land, or how bees pollinate flowers that later bear fruit. These moments of observation connect us to the larger world, making us more mindful of our place within it and fostering gratitude for the natural systems that support life. Even simple actions like growing a small garden or caring for a pet can serve as daily reminders of our reliance on and responsibility toward other living beings. By actively participating in these practices, you not only strengthen your connection to the world around you, but also cultivate a sustained sense of appreciation for the intricate harmony that makes life so remarkable. This expanded awareness bridges the gap between understanding and action, allowing gratitude to take root not just as a fleeting emotion but as a way of life. With this understanding in place, let us now delve into another Stoic practice that inspires gratitude through deliberate discomfort. Now turning to the practice of voluntary discomfort, this Stoic approach encourages us to step outside our comfort zones intentionally, not as a form of punishment but as a way to build resilience and deepen gratitude for the comforts we often take for granted. By choosing to endure manageable challenges, we train both our bodies and minds to adapt, fostering a profound appreciation for the things we might usually overlook. Take fasting, for example. When we willingly forego food for a short period, we not only gain physical discipline, but also rediscover an immense gratitude for the simple act of eating when the fast ends. Similarly, exposing oneself to cold, such as taking a brisk walk on a chilly morning or ending a shower with cold water, can heighten your awareness of warmth and comfort in everyday life. These small, deliberate discomforts remind us of how fortunate we are and help us avoid becoming complacent about life's basic blessings. Voluntary discomfort also shifts our perspective on luxury. When we deprive ourselves for a period, even modest comforts like a warm meal or a cozy blanket feel extraordinary. Beyond physical challenges, this practice extends to emotional resilience as well. For instance, trying to have a difficult conversation when it feels uncomfortable can strengthen relationships and make us grateful for the honesty and connection we achieve. By regularly choosing to face mild discomforts, we cultivate strength, humility, and thankfulness, transforming hardships into valuable lessons. This practice aligns with the Stoic philosophy of preparing for life's inevitable difficulties, allowing us to meet them with grace and a grateful heart. With that foundation laid, let us now explore how embracing these challenges can lead to even greater benefits through the practice of reframing obstacles as opportunities. As the next phase of the journey unfolds, let us delve into the profound benefits of embracing voluntary discomfort and how it reshapes our perspective on the luxuries we often overlook. When we willingly choose small moments of hardship, such as a cold shower or a day without our usual conveniences, we cultivate a deeper awareness of what we have and why we should appreciate it. For instance, many people who practice cold water immersion report not only physical invigoration but a newfound gratitude for warmth afterward. Similarly, those who observe a day-long fast often describe a heightened sense of appreciation for the flavor and nourishment of their first meal after the fast. These experiences awaken us to the privileges we usually take for granted, transforming daily routines into moments of profound gratitude. Voluntary discomfort also strengthens our mental resilience. By stepping outside our comfort zones, like walking instead of driving or choosing stairs over an elevator, we break free from dependency on ease and convenience. These small, intentional acts challenge us to grow physically and mentally while reinforcing a mindset of gratitude for the choices available to us. Beyond physical practices, even emotional discomfort, such as reaching out to mend a strained relationship or attempting something we fear, can foster deeper connections and a sense of gratitude for the courage it takes to act. This practice also dismantles entitlement. When we intentionally go without, we gain a humbling reminder of how extraordinary even the simplest joys can be. A warm bed, a comforting meal, or even a moment of silence becomes a treasure after periods of chosen discomfort. Through this lens, we begin to see that gratitude does not come from abundance but from recognizing the value of what we already possess. Embracing voluntary discomfort thus becomes a transformative practice, teaching us to approach life with greater humility, strength, and appreciation. As we reflect on these benefits, let us now move forward to explore how reframing obstacles as opportunities can deepen our gratitude even further. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let us explore the Stoic idea of reframing obstacles as opportunities and how this powerful mindset can transform our challenges into sources of gratitude. Stoicism teaches us that struggles are not merely disruptions to our lives but invitations to grow, adapt, and strengthen our character. By viewing difficulties through this lens, we shift from a place of frustration to one of appreciation, understanding that each obstacle carries the potential to teach us something valuable. Imagine facing a setback at work, such as a missed promotion. Rather than dwelling on disappointment, a Stoic perspective encourages asking, "What can I learn from this?" Perhaps it is an opportunity to refine your skills, strengthen your perseverance, or reevaluate your goals. This approach turns moments of adversity into stepping stones for personal growth, fostering gratitude for the lessons hidden in life's challenges. Similarly, consider the physical challenges of illness or injury. While these experiences are undeniably difficult, reframing them as moments to appreciate the resilience of the human body or the support of loved ones can spark unexpected gratitude. This practice is not about denying pain, but about recognizing the strength and insights we gain through enduring it. The Stoics often spoke of the importance of mindset in overcoming life's trials. Marcus Aurelius, for instance, reminded himself to practice viewing obstacles as opportunities to exercise virtues like patience, courage, and wisdom. Through this practice, even the harshest circumstances can reveal their silver linings. By training our minds to seek the good in the bad, we open ourselves to a more grateful and empowered way of living. As we embrace this transformative mindset, we prepare ourselves to take an even deeper journey into the practical ways we can reframe challenges in our everyday lives. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let us delve into practical ways to reframe challenges in our daily lives, making them opportunities for gratitude. One effective practice is turning complaints into constructive actions. For instance, when faced with a frustrating situation such as a traffic jam, instead of mentally dwelling on the inconvenience, use the time as an opportunity to reflect, listen to a favorite podcast, or practice deep breathing. Transforming the irritation into a chance for growth or self-improvement shifts the focus from what is wrong to what can be gained. Another powerful approach is creating a gratitude list specifically for difficult experiences. Begin by writing down a recent challenge and then list at least one positive outcome or lesson that arose from it. For example, if you struggled through a tough project at work, reflect on the skills you developed, the teamwork you built, or the perseverance you showed. This exercise not only redefines the experience in a positive light, but also trains your mind to seek gratitude even in trying times. Over time, this shift in perspective can reshape the way you approach obstacles, empowering you to face them with greater resilience and appreciation. The key is consistency. Reframing small, everyday challenges lays the foundation for tackling larger ones with a similar mindset. By weaving these practices into your routine, you not only cultivate gratitude but also strengthen your ability to find value and meaning in every aspect of life. As we continue this journey, let us explore how daily reflection can further enhance this practice and deepen our sense of gratitude. Now turning to the practice of daily reflection, this timeless Stoic habit offers a profound way to cultivate gratitude by encouraging us to pause, evaluate our actions, and acknowledge the blessings in our lives. At its core, daily reflection is about creating a moment of intentional stillness to consider the events of the day and how they have shaped us. A simple yet effective way to start is by asking yourself, what went well today? This one question shifts your focus towards positive experiences, no matter how small they may seem. For instance, perhaps you received a kind word from a colleague, enjoyed a comforting meal, or completed a task you had been procrastinating on. These moments, when reflected upon, can fill you with a sense of gratitude for the good that exists in your everyday life. Furthermore, daily reflection is not solely about identifying what went well. It also provides a space to think about areas for improvement, fostering a balanced perspective. By considering how you responded to challenges or where you could have acted differently, you gain clarity and insight into your personal growth. This practice aligns perfectly with Stoic principles as it encourages self-awareness and the pursuit of virtue. To make daily reflection a consistent habit, consider incorporating it into your nighttime routine. Set aside even just a few minutes before bed to sit in a quiet space, close your eyes, and mentally walk through the events of the day. For those who prefer writing, journaling your reflections can be especially powerful. Writing down your thoughts not only helps solidify the practice, but also creates a record you can revisit to see how far you've come. Over time, these moments of reflection can transform the way you see the world, allowing gratitude to become a natural and integral part of who you are. As we continue, let us discover how cultivating patience and perspective can further enhance this journey of gratitude. As the next phase of this journey unfolds, let us delve deeper into evening reflections, an approach that takes the practice of gratitude to another level. Evening routines centered on gratitude not only help us wind down, but also create a space of intentional reflection to end the day on a positive note. One effective method to begin is by asking reflective questions designed to uncover the lessons and blessings of the day. For instance, consider asking yourself, "What did I learn today?" This question allows you to reframe challenges or mistakes as opportunities for growth, fostering a sense of gratitude for even the difficult moments. Another powerful question to explore is, who am I grateful for today? This prompts you to think about the people who made an impact on your day, whether it was through a kind gesture, support, or simply their presence. Acknowledging these connections enhances your appreciation for the relationships that enrich your life. To make evening reflections a meaningful routine, you might find it helpful to create a calm atmosphere. Dim the lights, find a quiet space, and take slow, deep breaths to signal to your mind that it is time to reflect. For those who enjoy a more structured approach, writing down your thoughts can be incredibly effective. Use a dedicated notebook or gratitude journal to record your answers to these questions. This practice not only solidifies your reflections but also gives you something tangible to revisit, allowing you to see your growth and the patterns of blessings in your life over time. These few moments of intentional reflection at the end of each day can shift your perspective, helping you to focus on the goodness in your life while preparing you for tomorrow. With this foundation, let us now explore how cultivating patience and perspective serves as another key to unlocking gratitude. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let us focus on the profound ways that cultivating patience and perspective can transform our ability to experience gratitude. Stoicism teaches us that patience is not merely about waiting but about enduring with grace, trusting that time will reveal clarity and wisdom. Similarly, perspective allows us to see the broader picture of our lives, helping us to reframe struggles and setbacks as temporary and even necessary steps in our growth. Imagine a moment when you felt overwhelmed by a challenge, perhaps a work deadline, a personal conflict, or an unexpected setback. In the midst of such moments, it is easy to feel consumed by frustration or self-pity. But what if you could pause, step back, and ask yourself, will this matter in a week, a month, or a year? By taking the long view, you can shift your focus away from immediate stress and instead recognize the larger story of perseverance and progress unfolding before you. This reframing can help you find gratitude even in difficult times by appreciating the lessons and resilience that challenges bring. Patience plays a significant role in this process as well. Waiting for clarity, resolution, or change often tests our endurance, but Stoicism reminds us that time itself is a gift. It allows situations to unfold, emotions to settle, and solutions to emerge naturally. Through patience, you can learn to appreciate the journey rather than rushing to the destination. Consider the analogy of a gardener planting seeds. The gardener does not expect the seeds to sprout and bloom overnight. Instead, they water and nurture them, trusting the process and knowing that growth takes time. Similarly, when you approach life's difficulties with patience and perspective, you create the mental space to recognize the value of each moment, even the challenging ones. These practices encourage you to trade frustration for gratitude, embracing every step as part of a meaningful journey. With this deeper sense of patience and a widened perspective, let us continue to uncover more ways Stoicism can elevate our sense of gratitude. As the sun rises on the next chapter, let us reflect on the 20 profound practices of Stoicism that guide us toward cultivating gratitude. Each technique, from negative visualization to embracing patience and perspective, offers a timeless tool to help us navigate the complexities of modern life with clarity and appreciation. In a world filled with distractions that often pull us away from the present moment, these practices serve as gentle reminders to cherish what is already within our reach. By integrating these Stoic principles into our daily routines, we can reconnect with the abundance of life, recognizing that gratitude is not about the quantity of what we have, but the quality of how we perceive it. As you move forward, I encourage you to choose one practice from this video, perhaps journaling, reframing challenges, or acknowledging the contributions of others, and try implementing it today. Observe how it shifts your perspective and deepens your sense of gratitude. Share your experiences in the comments below, as your journey may inspire others within this community. Remember the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive." Let this thought guide you as you embrace life's challenges and joys with a grateful heart. Thank you for watching, and if this video resonated with you, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you will not miss more journeys into Stoic philosophy.